Is basically a piece of history of luxury because it exists almost since 40 years because it was born in the mid of the 70s. Bulgari has built a collection of jewelry around ancient coins, which is called monete, and the inspiration comes from the fact that on the ancient coins in ancient Roman times, the emperor used to put his name on the coin, and the city, Roma, the capital of the world, Caput Mundi, and that's the inspiration of the original Bulgari, that was a Bulgari Roma. In fact, this piece, you see it is a tribute to that limited edition, where you see Bulgari Roma written on the bezel. And this very strong and disruptive idea is so powerful, as simple as it is. We have built the assortment men and women because Bulgari as a jeweler addresses men and women around two very important symbols of that signs that are serpenti for ladies and octo for men. So you saw the stand is built around this architecture. On both the collection we're completing the assortment with steel gold versions for serpenti up to very precious stones execution, with a new bracelet in metal for octo, that is the watch that I'm wearing. We also have a very important part of the collection, which is the historical collection of Bulgari, which is being the object of a restyling in the male collection. The whole Bulgari man is renewed, and also on the ladies' side we have very interesting novelties that is called Bulgari Catene. Anna Magnani is an actress of the first actress in Italy who won an Oscar in 1956. So she was very passionate about jewelry, about Bulgari jewels, and she wore luxury as a statement of defeating difficulties in life, as a statement of joy of living. And she used to wear jewels in a very audacious way. So at that time, an actor was choosing what she was wearing. You didn't have image consultants, you didn't have people who were positioning your look based on a target. No, she was herself. The jewels that she was wearing were her own, and she wore a collier of catene, so a very long necklace. Instead of having it on the neck, she wrapped it around her wrist and made a bracelet out of it. And we saw this picture of her of 60 years ago, having this beautiful way of wearing with extraordinary modernity that chain, and our designer said, I have to reproduce that softness, that sensuality that she was conveying with that strong personality into a watch. And that's why we came out with this double bracelet that on the wrist of a woman, now in my hands it's not really the best way to show it, but on the wrist of a woman is worn quite loose, a bit like a jewel, but it's a watch, and you have behind a double buckle that you can open and you wear very easily. Well, Middle East is clearly a very important market because, for instance, Serpenti has had an immediate acceptance from Middle Eastern women that then can buy abroad, because Middle Eastern are traveling a lot in Europe, in London, Paris, Geneva, you know very well. So ladies have literally fallen in love with the Serpenti collection, and it's a market that for me has a strong potential.